Hey people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. So today we are diving into this controversial topic that is going around on TikTok about this guy who said we should advise him if he is tripping or not. Should wedding guests be charged or not? Because him and his fiancée are getting married and they are charging $450 to each guest. Kindly watch this video as well as the stitches. I'll be back soon to leave my own comment. Please stick around.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right? And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket, and that's for each guest. So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation. We already have spent 100, maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding. We have already pre-ordered the cake. We already put down a deposit for the venue. We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding, DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend 400 more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at the wedding. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell it, like, is we wrong? We like, let me know. Let me know. Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000 something. But when it comes to your friends and your family, you can't pay the ticket. Like, these weddings ain't cheap. Like the weddings ain't cheap. Like what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, let us know, are we wrong for charging for a wedding? Like, I really want to know. All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right?
You asked, so here you go. Yes, you are absolutely tripping. Something wrong with you for thinking that somebody gonna pay $450 to come to your wedding. And you use a comparison to people indulging into concerts of artists they like is just a bad apples and oranges comparison on people spending their money. People spend their money on things or people that they value. And obviously they're not gonna spend money, but going to a wedding they're not gonna spend no money on that. Most people come to your wedding just to sit there, critique everything for a free meal. That's it. They barely get you a gift. They barely gonna give you a gift card. So the fact that you think somebody gonna actually spend some money, $450 to come like it's a concert, you're definitely out of your mind. And I'm really 6 feet in real life.
We've already got the wedding dress.
I say it all the time. I don't even believe in half the stuff that y'all be saying on the internet because this right here is ridiculous. This can't be real. But for the sake of this video, we're going to assume that he's being for real. And if he's being for real, the only people that are going to be at that wedding is him and his wife. Because who the hell is paying almost $500 to attend a wedding? I know I'm not. I can't speak for everybody, but I don't know too many people that are willing to do that. And then if I bring a guest, I bring my wife too. That's almost $1,000 just to watch y'all get married? No, sir. You said you guys spent almost $200,000 on the wedding. Like, it sounds like you're trying to get some of that money back by charging your guests. And this is just me personally. Spending that type of money on a wedding, it's just uncalled for me. Like, that's ridiculous. You can buy a property with that type of money or, just about pay a property off with that type of money. Like, to spend it on one event, one day, no. Then he goes on to say, well, people will spend that type of money on to see Beyonce, to see Chris Brown and stuff like that. And yeah, they will. I'm not supporting that either. They spend that type of money because it's something for them. It's something that's bringing them pleasure. It's something that they're experiencing. Your wedding is for y'all, man. That's for you guys. Like, we just there to support y'all, but it ain't like that's you guys' day. I get it. Like, your family and friends should want to support you, but you making it hard to want to support you when you're charging them to be a part of your day. That don't sound crazy to y'all? It sounds hella crazy to me.
And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket, and that's for each guest.
You know what? Hey, everybody. Hey, how you doing? Okay, let's break this down. You proposed to your fiance. She said yes. Congratulations. So you have planned a wedding. You have got it down package. You all have the date, and you have the guest list. You have your venue. You have your cake. You said you already pre-ordered cake. You have your DJ. And you said you all have spent close to $200,000. I want to know what y'all having at this wedding. Who y'all get to sing? Is Beyonce singing at this wedding? And you want each guest to pay $450. So that means whoever you invite, if they have a +1, them and the +1 has to pay $450. So that'd be $900 a couple. Let's just say it's $900 per couple. Okay, I didn't get it at first. When I saw my girl stitch this, but now that I listened to your entire video, I get it. You're trying to recoup your money, sir. Your family and friends are not a part of the wedding. Your family and friends did not propose to your fiance. You did. That's your responsibility. It is not your guest's responsibility to pay for your wedding. Because that's, like I said, that's what you're doing. I know what you're doing. And then you got on here. Now, this is my biggest pet peeve. If you were in my family and I saw this, I would cuss you out. And not on TikTok. I would call you or come over to your house and I would read your eyeballs out. You sat up here and said, well, you all spent $450 on stupid stuff. You spent $450 on this and that. Sir, people spend their money on what they deem fit for them. It's stupid to you, but it's not to them. And just because people have $450 to spend, they don't have $450 to give to you for your wedding. You know what? Y'all will nigga shit some shit in a motherfucking minute. And then you said, everyone who you have invited has declined. I wonder why. Who the fuck? I wish somebody in my family would. Well, they would know. If anybody in my family did this, they would know not to put my name on the invitation list because they already know. That ain't happening. I would wish them well. And I would hope the marriage lasts. Because like I tell everybody, now you spend $200,000 on this wedding. And like in the words of this woman named Dorothy Westbrook, she used to always say, these people don't realize after the wedding, there is a marriage to build. Absolutely. So y'all, you have a marriage to build. That $200,000, you could have got a house. You could have went to the Justice of the Peace and then had a really nice reception afterwards. You know, pay for that. That'll save you some money right there. And I hope y'all living in the house. If you living in an apartment, you spend $200,000 on the wedding. Child, take that money and get you some common motherfucking sense. Who is paying this much? Good night.
So I really need us to get together and do something as a community. And that is disengaging with foolishness. So I want everyone who sees this TikTok, I want you to do me a favor and drop disengage in the comments. Drop it now, disengage, because that's what we need to do. We need to disengage. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this man got on his TikTok clearly seeking attention because attention is more valuable to folks than money nowadays. And he decided to make a video saying that he's already spent or spunt $200,000 for a wedding. First of all, no one who says spent as spunt has $200,000 to spend on a wedding, but that's neither here nor there. He said that he spent $200,000 for a wedding and that because of that, him and his soon-to-be wife are charging wedding guests $450. And I didn't believe it. And then his next video, he's basically saying another rage bait video about how his baby mama is not allowing his daughter to come to the wedding. And he turns his comments off on both videos. Then after all that was said and done, he had the nerve to say, LMAO, the internet is so gullible. I love it though. Make sure you guys register to vote. No, for real, make sure you guys register to vote. But my point is that these people know that by going on the internet and saying outrageous things, they're going to get a quick viral moment. What they don't realize is that that type of attention on TikTok is actually really fleeting. Your video may go viral, your next video may go viral, and then no one's going to talk about you again because you really didn't build a core niche or following. You actually just got it's like a quick high, if you will, for the moment, but no one's going to stick around to figure out what's going on with you because you literally kind of somewhat blew up by being a rage baiter. Anyway, again, I want you guys to put disengage in the comments, and when you see videos like this that are clearly outrageous, clearly outside the norm, not really likely to happen, don't comment, don't repost, don't green screen them, don't do any of that because this type of individual is literally looking for attention. Don't give it to them.
After watching his video as well as the stitches, kindly share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinion as well. Charging wedding guests $450 to attend is highly unusual and likely to spark controversial. Weddings are generally events where guests are invited and the expenses are covered by the host. Asking guests to pay such a high fee could be seen as inappropriate and might discourage people from attending, especially if they were not expecting it. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section below because weddings are traditionally celebrations where the couple hosts their loved ones. Charging for attendance goes against these norms and could lead to negative perceptions or even damage the relationship. Although weddings can be costly, the couple usually absorbs these costs. If money is tight, there are other ways to manage expenses, likely having a smaller guest list, selecting a more comfortable venue, or opting for a cash bar instead of charging an entry fee. Asking guests to pay $450 might put a strain on relationship, especially if people feel pressured to attend despite the cost. Some guests may decline the invitation, which could cause feelings of exclusion or resentment. If a couple decides to charge, they must communicate this early and clearly. They should explain why the fee is necessary and what guests can expect in return, such as lavish experience. However, even if the the good communication is kind, or charge might still face the resistance. Instead of charging the guest, the couple could look into options like sponsorship, crowdfunding, or cutting costs through DIY elements. These strategies can help manage wedding expenses without pressing the financial burden on the guest. So guys, as we are concluding our discussion, while charging the guest might seem like a practical way to cover wedding costs, it's important to consider the social and relationship consequences. This decision could be significantly change the event's atmosphere and how the couple is viewed by their friends and family. Please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. See you in the next video and stay safe.